what's up? Welcome back to the FBI YouTube channel. Today I'm here with Dooley and I'm going to show you guys my grooming routine. If you watched the last video, I actually brought you guys with me to my Tack store and I went over how I pick my grooming products. So today I decided to actually show you my grooming routine. So Dooley's gonna help me out with that. He's a little dirty, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started because we have a lot to do, right? Okay, so here I have my grooming kit and all of my grooming essentials, my brushes, fly spray, ointments, detanglers, everything is in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over my grooming routine. Alright you guys, so I always start off by currying off all the dirt. And these are the two things I usually use. Like these are my two favorite like curry comb type of brushes. I actually showed you guys this one at the Tack store if you remember. This is my absolute favorite as well as this. This is like a type of grooming glove. It has like built-in little... I suck at explaining things, so bear with me, but it has like the little plastic little nubs, I guess. Actually, you know what, I think I'll just show it to you. As you guys can see, it has like little plastic bristles. These are the main two that I use. Now, depending on what I'm doing that day or how dirty the horse is, that's how I'll kind of decide what I'll use. So for like a deep grooming session, I like to use the grooming gloves because I can actually get in there on a day that I'm just going on a quick ride and he's not that dirty. Or even when he is dirty, what I love about this is like you don't have to like use too much elbow grease. It works so fast to take off the dirt. And usually with a curry comb, you have to work in circular motions to get that dirt off. With this, I don't find that I need to do that. Just by brushing normally, the dirt comes off, so that's why I love using this one. It's just so quick and ezy. But like for a good pamper session, a deep grooming session, I like to use something like this. Today, he looks pretty clean. He's not that dirty, so I'm just gonna go over with this. But if I do seem to find dirt in areas that I can't reach with this, then I'll switch over to my grooming glove. So let's go ahead and get started, huh, Dooley boy? Are you ready? Now that I've curried off all of the dirt, I'm gonna go ahead and brush him off. So I just use a basic hard brush. It's not that hard, it's kind of average as you guys can see. I move on to the mane. I always start off with some detangler. So here I have some Cowboy Magic and I just apply some all over his mane like this. Then I move on to brushing and I always start from the bottom of the mane. Now this is what my face brush looks like. It's just purple and it's really soft, and this is what I use for all the horses to brush their face just because it's a lot more gentle than all my other brushes. And it's small, so it fits perfectly on the areas around the face. Once I finish brushing the mane, I move on to the hooves. And this is my hoof pick. Like I mentioned, this is my favorite because it has a pick on one side and the brush on the other. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I usually pick the horse's hooves. So this is how you wanna pick your horse's hooves. You kinda wanna face your butt towards their face. Not like this. You should never do it this way. Make sure you're always standing like this. So you wanna pick your horse's hooves in a V. As you guys can see, there's kind of like a V shape over here, and you want to maintain that shape when you're picking your horse's hooves. Try to avoid the center area. This is the frog. It's a lot more sensitive than the rest of the hoof. You don't want to jab them with the pick in that area. So what I like to do is start back here and start picking out. Then I do the same thing on the other side. And then I use the pick for the rest of the hoof as well. So that's what I was talking about with the other hoof pick, how it had that flat edge. I feel like that flat edge would work perfectly for these areas here on the side. But you don't need that, you could just use the side of your hoof pick. And you always want to pick outwards, away from the leg, in this direction. Sometimes there are some tricky pieces of dirt that kind of hang out in the corner, and it is easier to go in this direction. But when you do, just be very, very careful that your hoof pick doesn't slip and you jab them behind their leg. Because that's kind of why you don't want to go in this direction. If there's like a tricky piece of dirt or a rock stuck in there, just be very careful that your hoof pick doesn't slip. Once you're done with that, you just brush all the dirt away. To go over the horse's entire body and check for any nicks or scrapes or cuts, and I'll apply some ointment on them. What I usually use is just Corona, and he does have one right here on his face, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of that. Good boy. I also like to check for any rain rot or fungus, especially during the summer months. Just because here in Florida it is very humid, it rains a lot, and it gets super hot, so that is very common. And he does seem to have some over here on his back legs, so I'm going to apply some of this. This is like an all-natural rain rot and fungus treatment. It's by the brand Blazing Strides. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray some of that. Finish it off, I always end with some fly spray because again, here in Florida we have a lot of bugs. So I start from the legs and make my way up. I usually like to use a roll-on, but I ran out. So I just spray my hand with some of this, and then I'll kind of just rub a little bit around his face. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good job. Alright you guys, that is it for my grooming routine. Dooley is all clean and fresh, and we're ready for bed, right? Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also subscribe to the FEI YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Say bye, dudes!